think he might be able to beat from the lab tomorrow night, or tomorrow, just kind of boost the deep eventually, potentially for both of you guys?
Yeah, he helps us on defense. Obviously, when we have guys coming back from injury, it's a huge boost, and they help our team, and they'll help us win.
Health-wise, how are you right now?
Good. Just trying to get back into the rhythm of thing. Obviously, it's tough to get some game simulations and practice when you don't practice very often. So that's something that I gotta get better at, is just being able to be more present in games and just be able to, I guess, stop the puck.
Is that like a mental exercise?
I think it's just getting game time. I think game time is the ultimate thing. You see coming up from juniors, going to the American League and playing in the NHL. I think the biggest adjustment is just getting game time and adjusting to the speed. You could do so much in practice, but ultimately I think most of it comes from games.
Is there anything you can do on day of game, whether it's warm up or preparation, to sort of like change that up to try to get better with that, or is that just something you have to work out in a game?
It's usually just something you got to work out in games, like the timing aspect of it. Every game's different, and there isn't one or two scenarios that usually happen consecutively in games. Obviously, there's trends that happen in games, but for the most part, every game's different, and you got to prepare as that.
Does getting more shots help early, or is that something where like you got to build up back to like sort of game condition too?
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's another thing that's, you never know. Sometimes you could get 5 shots in a period, or you could get 15 or 20. So it's tough to know what you're gonna get. If only you could know.
Yeah.
Tristan, maybe the results ultimately aren't showing it, but do you feel like you're seeing progression in your game, or you're starting to get back to where you want to be?
Yeah, I think just having the time off and being able to get back in games, I think that'll help me ultimately.
Is there more pressure when a team is struggling? Is there more pressure on a goalie? Do you feel like you have to be a little bit more perfect, so to speak?
Yeah, I think that's every game for everyone, whether it's a centerman, a winger, a defenseman. Obviously, every aspect of their game is different, whether it's winning a draw, getting the puck out, or for me, stopping the puck. So I think every guy has their own pressure, and I think it's just learning and using it to your advantage.